Hi guys, welcome to the April completed pages video. I am at home and my kids are at home because it is the weekend, so if you can hear some music, games and talking in the background, it's my son, and apologies for that. Alright, so because I didn't get through many, and because this is my first video, I'm adding 2 in from last month as well, just to give you guys a bit of variety because I really only coloured in Kirby's books this month. So adding in a couple from last month, and the first one I'm adding in is the Ink House, and I'm just going to work from front to back in this. So the first one that I did was the house page, so this is it here, and I added on glossy accents for the windows just to give them a bit of shine, and I will be adding glossy accents throughout the rest of the pages as well. I added in some pink tones up here on the tree up the top there, and so I used ink tints for this one and then went in with my coloured pencils, which were polys this time, and then went in, I started with a layer of ink from my ink pads, and then that was a really light layer just to sort of get some colour in there. Then went in with my ink tints, and then went in to add a bit of detail in there. On this side, I don't like the colours I used here, but anyway, it's done now. So that was inks, and then splattered with some red ink as well. So that was that page. Oh, also there's some gold ink on that as well to give it some shimmer. And this one is a whip, so I went in with a layer of inks up the top here, and then coming in with my ink tints to do the rest. So that's the whip, but that's the only one that I've done in that one so far. I love this book. Alright, the next one I'm adding in from last month was from Fragile World. You're being annoying. Alright, find it. And I have a funny story from this book too, from this month. There it is there. So I did the bat. The background is Neo 2s, and then just went in and quickly fixed up any bits that were, pardon me, looking a little bit spacey with my Prismas, and the rest was Prismas with a little bit of white detail pen here and there. And I'll tell you the story now. So I actually had started the butterfly page, wherever that went, here. And you can see the pages are stuck together. Yeah, so I started it with my Neo 2s and then started in here with my Prismas, and idiot me went and sprayed it instead of workable fixative with, you know, the spray glue that you use, like the sticky spray glue, and yeah, now it is completely sticky and I've tried to fix it and I can't fix it. So these 2 pages are write-offs. So yeah, these 2 pages are write-offs. They're just stuck together, and yeah. All right, so that's that one done. Stop. No more. All right. The next one I did was towards the end of last month, like in the last day or so. So I'm going to add it into this one as well. And another funny story, I left my paint, water, and it was only about that much, on my desk in a cup, and my stupid cat, who loves water, should have known better, decided that she was going to play in the water and splash it everywhere and then tip the cup over. So my book got wet, and now it's crispy and stained and not looking the best. She has completely ruined the book. But I don't particularly want to order another one because I don't mind. Like, the front of the book's still okay, but it's when you start to get closer to the one I was working on and the colour has started to come through the pages from the water leakage. But where it has come through, it's not a huge deal because I can put in, obviously, backgrounds to maybe try and blend it through. It's just going to be a pain in the bum. So yeah, you can see it's come through onto the pages, but yeah. So the one I did was, and this is where it gets really bad, but I mean it gives it like a mottled watercolor look, so maybe I can sort of blend it in anyway, and it hasn't really wrecked the subject, it's just, it's crispy. So this was the one that I did. The backgrounds are all my ink pads, and I've also added the gold in there as well. So you can see it gives it a bit of shine and makes it look pretty. And then the detail work were Prismacolor. And then her hair, I just went over with the white ink, white pen, gel pen to give it that. So yeah, that's that one there. And I think this side might be worse. Yeah, there you go. It made me sad because I love this book. But anyway, we'll persevere. It's not, not the best, but might end up buying a new one. We'll see. Maybe it's a good excuse. Alright, so the next one I did was in Circle of Life by Mel Panini. And it was... Let me see if I've still got it marked. No? Only one I've done in here, and I've marked out some ones that I want to do, so oh here, the waterfalls one, super cute. So this one was done in Inktense, and yeah, white Posca pen for the water. And I want to go back in and fix that up a little bit because it's still a little bit too spread out, but that's okay. Yeah, so that one's that one. And then I worked in Mythic World. This is the one that I did for the video. It's my first one in here. And it was the Trolls. This one here. So the background is my ink pads. I'm going to sneeze, hang on. Woo! Pardon me. The water was first done with Neo 2s. And then I've come back in with my polychromos. And then my trolls were done with Inktense. The moon was done with Calero paint, and I actually made the moon bigger. The clouds went in with Neo 2s first, and then I've gone in with some white ink on my Posca pen and dabbed that in to make those clouds a bit puffier. Same with the waves down here, that is Posca pen. And then I've also gone in on the water, if you can see, and done a slight little squiggle of the Calero paint just to give it a little bit of like a moonshine look on the water when the book moves. So yeah, that's that one. And I'm going to save the Mythomorphia ones to last because there's a few in there. The last one of the different books is this one, the Disney Portraits book, and it is my smaller book and I like it. So I did my first one in here and it's really cute. So Thumper. So the border around the outside is metallic paint, just a cheap metallic paint. The base of this was all done in watercolor marker. Sorry, not watercolor marker, water-based marker. And then I've gone in with my Prismacolors. So yeah, I've also added some gel pen in the middle of the flowers, which were metallic and glitter. And then I've also gone in with my glossy accents on the eyes, the nose, and his little tootsies to give him a little bit of cute little shine. And I just think that adds that little bit of pop to it. It's super cute. So yeah, that's Thumper. And then the next one, that was just for fun. That's more of a relaxing sort of one. Then the next one is my Mythomorphia. Now this one I've done the most in because I am aiming to finish this book this year. So I try and do majority of it in this book, and because I absolutely love this book, it's a bit of a project, so that's why there's the most in this book. Okay, so the first one is this one here. So the little gnomies, and this was done background with ink pad ink and acrylic paint for the clouds, and then the rest was done in Prismacolor with no base. Then the next one is my lion. So again, ink pad ink for background, and then this one I've actually come in polys on the bottom, and then Inktense on the lion, and then I've come in just with some details with my polys and white gel pen for his mane and details. I've added in the planets in the background with Calero paint, and it is the color shifting paint, and then some little mini gold ones as well. Then the moon is Calero paint as well, so it is all metallic. Beautiful. Yeah, and then I've added the stars and stuff in there as well. So is that one. The next one, I think the next one's a whip. Yeah, whip so far. Here we go. Medusa. So she was done with a base of Inktense, but in the pan paints, not the pencils or the blocks. It was the pan paints. Then I've come back in with my polychromos. No, Prismas. I think this was Prismas, sorry. No, actually it might have been polys. No, it was Prismas. And then white gel pen for details. And then this one. Nope. This one here, I've only just finished this yesterday, so Anubis. So I've come in, the background was done with Neo 2s with Prismas over the top. Then the rest of it I had actually based with water-based marker, and then gone in with my Prismas on top. So again, white gel pen to go around the clouds. This one is a whip as well. I'm trying to get some backgrounds done so I can work on them during the week at work at my lunch breaks and things as well. I like to take it with me. Alright, this is the next one. This was done with Inktense and Prismas for any details, and then white gel pen for all your scales and details as well, and I've added in the background there as well. These two, so these were done ink backgrounds again, so ink pad ink, and both were done with my Inktense. So I was loving the Inktense this month, and then polys over the top, I think it was polys, and then white gel pen for details. So yeah, that's those. Oh, I added the moon in this one as well with the Calero paint. I just felt like it needed a little bit of something on the background. And then the last one, I think it's the last one, was this guy. And again, I've added the moon in with the Calero paint. I'm loving the moons at the moment. Gives it just something in the background. So this was done with ink pad ink for the backgrounds. I love the ink for the backgrounds. It's so easy and quick and just gives it so much colour straight away. So I do love that. The rest was Inktense again, and then I've come in with my Prismas this time to do any detail work in there. And yeah, I think that might be the last one. Yep, that's the last one. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I try and get as many done as I can, but I work full-time as a teacher, so it's hard for me to do any during the day, so it's only when I can sit down at night or on weekends. We're lucky enough to have had school holidays in there, so I did get more done than usual because of that. And I also, in Australia, we've had 3 long weekends in a row, so an extra day off helps definitely. Yeah, so hopefully next month we might have just as many, but I'm not being too hopeful because we don't have school holidays in there or anything like that. So Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.